The delivery of this induction presentation is a mandatory requirement set out by our RTO or Registered Training Authority who gives us permission to run this VET course. Along with this induction presentation, you'll also be provided with a copy of the student guide which can be located within the OneNote file for this subject. VET allows you to develop industry and nationally recognised skills and qualifications while at school as part of your HSC. Hands-on training reflects the work standards and realities of the job. It allows you to acquire a range of technical, practical, personal and organisational skills that will improve your employment prospects. Skills are valued in the workplace and beyond and can be applied in a range of contexts, including work, study and leisure. These courses can provide a head start towards a career and pathways to further study and to help you make informed career choices. Research evidence shows Year 11 and 12 students who undertake VET as part of their HSC have better job prospects than those who do not. VET expands opportunities for students and enables them to move into the workplace and workforce with skills and confidence. HSC VET students are more work ready than other school leavers. Employers agree it gives students a more competitive edge. Employers value the competencies and employability skills gained by the students. Board developed courses or industry curriculum framework courses include business services, construction, hospitality, information technology, metals and engineering, primary industries and retail, which have all been delivered either currently or previously at Campbell High School. It is possible to complete a school-based apprenticeship or traineeship within the majority of VET course options. SPATs allow you to combine employment and training with your HSC. Commencing in 2015, when you enrol, you will receive a unique student identifier which provides you with access to your VET training records throughout your life. You must keep this number safe, ready for use for further enrolments. VET provides a pathway. These pathways make it easier for a person to reach their employment goals. The Australian Qualifications Framework allows you to develop skills step by step. People no longer go from school to work, or school to TAFE, or school to university. A combination of all these things happen at once. People access training and develop skill sets required to do a particular job. 1 in 3 high school students work. 2 out of 3 university students work. The lines between education, training and work are getting more and more blurred. Additional education and training after gaining a qualification to enter the workforce is more common. In fact, more people are gaining the skill set they need to enter the workforce and then keep building on the skill set to advance or change direction. We learn better when there is a need or immediate application for the training. VET as part of your HSC is the first step to training and employment opportunities in your future. Smart and Skilled is being implemented with an entitlement to government subsidised training commencing January 1, 2015. Qualifications achieved at school will not impact on this entitlement post-school. Smart and Skilled may impact on positions available within some industry sectors for SPATs, as training places will be capped. At successful completion, you will receive 2 credentials, HSC and AQF qualification. Nationally recognised qualification delivered by schools on behalf of RTO 90333, Public Schools New South Wales, Wagga Wagga. The nationally recognised training logo at the top corner of the slide is recognised by employers and other training providers all over Australia. HSC units. Generally 4 units over the period of the course. It requires you to be consistent in attendance at all programmed activities, as this is essential for you gaining your HSC recognition and the qualification. Warning letters will be issued if you fail to apply yourself to the course outcomes or if you do not complete the mandatory work placement. It may lead to an end determination for the subject, which may prevent you from achieving the HSC. Mandatory work placement meets part of the assessment criteria, 70 hours over a 240-hour course, or 2 weeks over the course of the year. If you do not complete it, you will not have the course recognition for the HSC. Students must complete the required work readiness program before you can go on work placement and be deemed work ready by the trainer. Warning letters and end determinations are not about the achievement of competency, they are about not fulfilling the requirements of learning for the HSC. The qualification packaging rule states what units of competency must be successfully completed to receive the qualification. There are core and elective units. The BOS also make some units compulsory for the HSC. These are the units that the optional exam will be based on for the industry curriculum framework courses. Employability skills are included in each unit of competency and in HSC requirements for examination. The result of the optional HSC exam can contribute to the Australian Tertiary Entrance admissions rank. It serves no other purpose. Board-endorsed courses such as sports coaching and furniture making do not have an optional exam, and these are not offered at Campbell High School. Competency-based courses. Training and assessment is based on standards determined by industry and must be delivered and assessed by trained teachers within an RTO. Trainers delivering these courses are well qualified and experienced. Teachers have undergone additional training and assessment to ensure that they meet the national industry standards for vet trainers. The assessment is to judge competence on the basis of your performance against the criteria set out under each unit of competency. Competence incorporates all aspects of work performance, including skill, attitude, and underpinning knowledge. This judgment is made on the basis of evidence that may be in a variety of forms, example, written tests, practical demonstration, portfolio, or assignment. Tasks are validated by a panel prior to assessment to ensure your assessment will be fair, valid, reliable, and consistent with the industry standard. Your performance is not compared to other students. There is no pass-fail or marks percentages. Competent or not yet competent are the only two terms used. An unsuccessful assessment outcome should not be viewed as a failure, but more as a means to identify additional learning needs. If you are judged as not yet competent, then your trainer will tell you how you can improve and will negotiate another opportunity for you to demonstrate your competence. Your trainer will provide ongoing feedback and keep a record of the units of competency that you achieve. You can access this record at any time if you don't have a competency record book or sheet that is signed off by your trainer as you are assessed as competent, and these will be stored in the OneNote file for the subject. Trainers will provide an allowable adjustment, example, modified learning materials or environments. A reader-writer, if reading and writing is not part of the required performance for the unit of competency. If you need additional support to successfully complete this course, please talk to your teacher. Assessment appeal. Formal appeals can happen within 5 days of you receiving your result. There is a special form that you need to complete. Please see your trainer for that paperwork. You cannot appeal an unsuccessful result. Forms and processes are in the student guide. Foundation skills include core skills and employability skills. They are generic skills that apply across a variety of job and life contexts. They are embedded into all vet qualifications and HSC courses. There are 8 employability skills embedded into all vet courses: communication, problem solving, planning and organising, learning, teamwork, initiative, and enterprise, self-management, technology. They are defined as the skills required not only to gain employment, but also to progress within an enterprise to achieve one's potential and contribute successfully to enterprise strategic directions. Your responsibilities. To act safely at all times. A priority for yourself and others. If you do not wear appropriate protective equipment and follow directions from your trainer, you will be excluded from the class. Repeated breaches may also exclude you from the course. You need to be properly prepared, coming to all classes, assessment events, and work placement properly equipped and dressed in appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE. You must respect the rights and property of others. You're not hindering the work of fellow students, trainer or fellow workers through disruptive behaviour or inappropriate conduct. Treating your fellow students, trainer and other staff with dignity and respect at all times. Treating the property of fellow students, employers and the school with care. Working cooperatively with fellow students and trainer to ensure health and safety for all. Seek assistance if required. You have the right to appropriate support to assist you in completing the course. Any concerns should be discussed with your vet trainer. Attending and participating in all activities. You need to attend and complete all components. Some practical activities cannot be repeated at a later date. Prepare and participate in work placement. Work readiness. Submit paperwork on time. Meet with employer. Be punctual. You have the right attitude. Complete your work placement journal. All responsibilities and behaviours listed above also apply when you go out on work placement. You can expect to be provided with detailed information about the course requirements, costs and pathways. To be treated fairly during training and assessment processes. If you believe your rights have not been met, you should firstly discuss this with your teacher. If you're still not satisfied, discuss it with the head teacher. If you're still not satisfied, discuss it with your school principal or deputy. And if finally still not satisfied, refer to your formal assessment appeals process or the DSC complaints appeals form. Be a safe learner in the environment, free from discrimination and harassment. Be supportive in your learning through language, literacy and numeracy support, access to counselling and careers advice. Students with special needs may also request allowable adjustments. Be prepared for work placement, work readiness sessions and training in an industry context. Access to industry standard training facilities, tools and equipment, trainers that have the technical expertise and qualifications. To have skills recognised. Recognition of prior learning is an assessment process that assesses competence through informal training, life or work experience. Credit transfer is the process that provides credit for a unit of competence previously achieved. A student may apply for RPL for units of competency, HSC vet course outcomes, mandatory work placement. If they have part-time employment in a relevant industry area, trainers may advise students with relevant part-time work to do a work placement in a different workplace to broaden their experience and industry perspective. The amount of training for each learner will take into account their existing skills and knowledge. Given the opportunity to provide feedback, both formally and informally, you have to have your concerns addressed and be supported in making formal complaint if necessary. There are no formal course fees for information technology. However, you will be expected to purchase your own consumable materials, such as the use of USBs, etc. However, I do encourage strongly that you utilise the cloud storage devices that are available via the Department of Education, such as Google Apps, and in the case of the course OneNote, Microsoft 365. This prevents the loss of data and ensures that you can submit everything in a timely and professional manner. Unique Student Identifier. From January 2015, all students undertaking nationally recognised training delivered by a registered training organisation will have a unique student identifier. The USI provides easy access to all vet training records and results throughout your life. You can access your USI account online from a computer, tablet or smartphone at any time. You must keep your USI safe and ready to use for further enrolments in vet training. Most students at Campbell High School who enter Year 11 and 12 have already had this process of creating a USI done, and if you do not have a USI, you will be contacted shortly by the Careers Advisor to help create this. Smart and Skilled. Smart and Skilled is being implemented with an entitlement to government subsidised training commencing January 1, 2015. Qualifications achieved at school do not impact on this entitlement post-school. It may impact on positions available within the industry sectors for school-based traineeships. So what is the difference between work experience and work placement? Work placement enables you to achieve work-related skills and industry-specific competencies. You're able to develop and practice industry competencies in real or closely simulated workplace settings. You can find out what employers are looking for future employees. You can experience roles and responsibilities in the workplace. You can identify various levels of entry into the world of work and further education and training. You're able to clarify and evaluate your abilities and interests in relation to your career choice. You can develop social and communication skills in a workplace environment. Apply a link to a business and industry to explore concepts to other curriculum and classroom activities. And it will also enhance your self-esteem, confidence and maturity through participating in an adult work environment. If you have any further questions, please make sure you come and see Mrs. Wrench down in the Deputy's office, who's coordinating the course in conjunction with Mr. Cable, where she will be able to provide you with an email address, which will also be available within your OneNote file. It's now time for you to sign the student declaration form to ensure that your attendance at this session has been recorded.